So we are in the afternoon of St. Louis Product Camp 2015. We have one more amazing session to go. I am catching up with Paul Niemann, who is a third-timer to Product Camp, so a huge supporter, huge advocate. So Paul, what brings you here for the third time?
Well, Laura, I've always had an interest in entrepreneurship. I used to have a business working with inventors.
Yep.
So product development, that's right up my wheelhouse.
Right up your alley.
Yeah, I love it. I'm interested in it. Probably the reason I want to keep going back is because two reasons. One is the great sessions that you have with speakers.
Yes.
And two is because it gives you a chance to meet and mingle with a lot of different entrepreneurs. All different kinds of fields.
All different fields. It's industry agnostic, as I keep telling everybody, right? And the type of individuals you will meet cover the spectrum.
That's right. And there are more and more younger entrepreneurs each year, And
Yeah.
it's just, there's so much entrepreneurial activity going on here in St. Louis. This is a hotbed of new business startups.
Exactly. So what have you learned as kind of some key nuggets that you'll take away from today's sessions?
Kind of speaking in general terms, how much technology involved. You gotta, it's a given now that you know about social media, that you know how to promote yourself with video and internet.
Sure.
And it's not like the old days where if you're trying to make new business, you can get the phone and cold call.
Right.
And so much of what you learn here in these kinds of sessions is not the stuff that you and I learned when we were in college.
Correct.
It didn't exist back then.
Yeah, we're old school.
You gotta get current.
Yeah. You gotta put that Rolodex away. Everything's virtual now,
That's right?
But you still gotta put feet on the street.
Yeah, instead of the old-fashioned Rolodex, we have LinkedIn.
Right, exactly. So the influence of technology
Big time.
is huge and changing, and trying just to stay on the cusp of it is difficult. So Product Camp really helps in that capacity.
It does. I think now is a better time to be an entrepreneur than ever before.
Right.
Because of all the tools available. And like one of the sessions I attended this morning was about the guy that that had more Kickstarter contributions in St. Louis than anybody else.
Amazing.
The Cynic.
The Cynic, right?
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cynic Systems, right?
Right. There's opportunity like that if you know how to plug into it.
Right.
If you're willing to do all the work for it.
Right.
That didn't exist 10 years ago.
Right. So those opportunities are available. Funding is greatly available, and it's really going to help those who have that idea really go to market. And Cynic is just one great example who has not even yet hit the marketplace and already has been successful. The amount that they actually raised was more than $600,000 on Kickstarter.
Wow.
And it's exciting.
I didn't know it was that high.
It's that high, right? They completely exceeded their goal, and obviously we have mutual acquaintances who are helping to make that happen,
Right.
which is really exciting.
And that fellow was not a big corporate executive.
No.
He was an entrepreneur.
Right.
I'm sure he's younger than I was.
Yeah, younger than me too, I think. We'll see. I don't know.
Very good.
So also, tell me about your day job and your night job.
Right. I work in sales for the Post-Dispatch.
Okay.
And I also get involved with the United Inventors Association as well.
Okay.
And that's something to work with inventors that are passionate for 15 years.
Yeah, because you yourself is an inventor.
Right.
And you supported it from an entrepreneurial perspective, if I can say that. That's a mouthful.
It is.
But from a national perspective, what value are you bringing from a national level to the St. Louis community?
Well, the United Inventors Association is an umbrella group of all the 100-plus inventor groups across the country.
Okay.
We have the Inventors Association of St. Louis, which, as you know, you're vice president of that.
Yes.
So, we have meetings. You guys have meetings first Thursday of every month,
Yes.
right here.
Right here.
And what the UIA does on the national level, they help advocate for inventors in Congress. They help educate inventors, and
Right.
they help make those contacts with companies that are looking for new products.
Right, and I think it's so great what you're doing, and you're sharing that insight from a national level and bringing that down back to the local community so that we all, as the inventors and the entrepreneurs and the idea generators, can see what's all going on outside of our own ecosystem, but the impact that it has and what we need to be privy about, right?
That's
it's
right.
really important.
I'll give you one example, and we do so much networking here.
Sure.
Because we're all in a like mind.
We're all about networking.
One fella that was telling me about his product that is going to help advertisers for the Post-Dispatch and our clients. And I thought, well, this is great. I get to hear about it first from him.
Right.
And so he asked me if I would help get this introduced
Sure.
throughout the Post-Dispatch.
Nice.
So where else do you hear about this kind of stuff?
Where else do you hear about it, right? And it's having those conversations. And I'd say that's a huge shout out to Product Camp and what it does, and it brings together individuals that probably would have not met otherwise. And you've got these amazing new connections and opportunities, and some things that are amazing ways to sync together, right? And who knew? And you don't know until you put yourself out there.
That's right.
So
there's no reason not to come if there's this
yeah,
ecosystem.
exactly. So thank you so much,
You bet,
Paul.
Laura.
It's been great talking with
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Thank you so much.